Hey YouTube, it's Hawk Airlines, and today I'm going to be showing y'all how I edit my videos. So as y'all know, the video of my tour of my setup has gone live now, so for me it hasn't since I still have to edit it, but so continuing, what I like to do is go to my editing software, DaVinci Resolve, which is the free version. Wait for it to load, and then go to new project, and then we can call this setup tour. Oh, I already have one apparently, so let's use this one. And then go to edit down here, and then import media. Sorry, this is blurred out right here. So then let me find all the clips I want to use. So my intro, change, and then import media, downloads, and then let me get the music I like, and I'll get back to y'all. Okay, so now that I have the music that I like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my intro down here into the timeline, and then as you can see, it's playing now. So then what I'm going to do is add some text, and this is the 400 subscriber special, so make sure there's not a gap between that. And then yep, that plays smooth. So then I like to use a sample text here since it's a bit bigger, so let's remove the title here. And then say for the 400 subscriber, is that spelled right? No, it's not. Special. I am showing you a tour of my setup. And then let's add another text bar here, and then make sure that's long enough to read. Yes, that is. So then we can bring this other text bar here. And video transitions, I like smooth cut, so then we can put that there. And then do the same thing for this one. So remove title, and then go to sample, and then say enjoy. And then I'll have to, for smaller text, bring it up a bit, change the size, and then move it up. And then put that right there just to make sure it stays like that. And then we can bring our music down here. Let's put it right here, so that way when we do these clips right here, it's the music, or the audio for the clip is right here, and the music isn't interfering with it. So I like to bring a little fade in, and then since this is already fading out, that's fine. So like that, and then we can bring this into the timeline here. And then let's see if this is, we need to do some audio mixing. So what we can do is we can, let me bring this down one more. So then what we can do is bring this here, and then fade it in after enjoy, and then fade this in, and then about there we can cut this, and then bring this to maybe about -7. 8 works. So then we can fade this down, and then bring, oops, and bring this little, oops, I'm trying to get this little circle right here to fade up like this. And then audio transitions, crossfade, -3. And that works, so let me just watch it through to make sure it's good. So let's bring this up a tad bit, since y'all can probably hear it's kind of quiet, so let's try 5 and watch from the beginning. So let's maybe 7 since it's getting kind of quiet there. So let's move this about to -10. So then since it ran out right here, let's put the other music, so this one right here. And then come over here and say -10. So maybe -5 since it's really quiet. So then since we're done with that, we can go to titles over here. Lower, I like to use this one right here, and then I like to fade it out, and then fade this in, and move the player head here, remove the title, oops, and then come to sample here and say thank you for watching, oops, okay, and then we can move this a little bit to about 20 seconds. And then we can bring that up a little. And let's check this. Oops. And then we can fade this audio down here. And then we can bring this to about 100 in size. And then bring this up, pin that. So maybe about right here to cut the audio out. So cut it right there, and then remove this part, and then fade this. And then I'm gonna watch it just to make sure everything's fine, and then I'll leave y'all with the next step. So I just watched this back and it looks good. So what I'm gonna do is move my player head to the front here, and then go to File, New Timeline, and then uncheck that. Format, I'm going to change it to 4K for y'all, and then 60 FPS right here, and then Create, and then bring Timeline 1 down here, and then it should be good since I do any editing, but let me watch through real quick. Yep, should be good. So then what I'm going to do is come down to Deliver here, and then setup tour, and then I'm going to choose my videos right here, and sorry it's blurred out, and then come down to MP4 since YouTube prefers MP4, and then the codec is H.264, and make sure all this is good right here, and then add a render queue, and then I'm going to press render. But because I prefer to have it done as fast as possible, I'm going to end the recording so my PC doesn't struggle as much. So now that it's rendered, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this right here. And then come over here. Sorry about that. And then go to YouTube. And then what I'm going to do is press create right here and then upload video. And select files, show all files, and then start this as board again, and then find where that video is. This one right here. And then change it. And then I'm going to set this all up and then meet back with y'all. Okay, so I got this all good. So the title and description here, and then the thumbnail, and then the video, like if it's made for kids or not, and then the hashtags here, language, recording date, and all that stuff. So then next, I'm going to add this in once the video is posted. So then next, and then it has to finish uploading, but I got music from YouTube, so I know it's not going to be copyrighted. And I'm going to click publish right here. So then once this finishes uploading to 4K, I'll re-record and show y'all how I post the end card. So now that it's uploaded, what I'm going to do is go down to editor here and then click on end screen and then apply template. And then let's see which one. This one looks good right here. So then let's change this to be choose specific video, and then I like this one since it's pretty cool. And then I'm gonna add an element, and then video, and then most recent upload right here. Now actually, I'm going to change this once the video, this one video gets uploaded. I'm going to change it to be that one right there. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this behind the scenes tour, and catch you in the next one. See ya.